Navnath Bhaktisar, chapter number 9. Birth of Gorakshanath and Gorakshanath remove his own eye for a single vada. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Namo Adish. After leaving Ayodhya, Machindrath went to Bengal, visiting Mathura, Avanti, Kashi, Kashmir, Prayag, Gaya, etc. After landing in Chandragiri village, he went out for alms and saw a Brahmin house. As soon as he saw it, he remembered Brahma and started asking himself, "Is this the house where I had given Bhasma mantra before?" The name of the host here was Saraswati. I had told her that I would return after 12 years and wanted to see how her son was doing. Thinking this, he went near that house and called her by her name from outside. Hearing the call, she came out and seeing Gosavi, she started bringing alms. Then, to get the clue, he asked her name and her husband's name, etc. From there, she told him her name Saraswati, her husband's name Dayala, and his caste Gauda Brahman. Then he got the clue. Then he asked her where the son was, and she replied that she had not yet had a son. Hearing this, Machindranath said, "Why are you lying? What happened to the Vibhuti mantra that I had given you to have a son?" As soon as she asked, she got scared and threw it on the ground, regretting the wrong she had done. Who knows what this ear splitter Nath will do to me now? What would I do now? He has recognized me for sure. Such a thought started coming to her mind and she became confused. At that moment, Machindranath repeatedly poked her to show her a son. Then she placed her head on his feet and said, "Yogiraj, I did not trust you, so I threw the prasad you gave me on the ground. Please forgive me for this injustice." At the time, many thoughts came to Machindranath's mind, such as the action of woman being the cause of misfortune in every way. He felt that he had acted foolishly at the time because of the voice of this woman. He felt angry because the ashes means vibhuti offered by the semen of the sun for the purpose of procreation were turned into dust. Thinking that the ashes should not go in vain, he must become a body and that he should investigate where the ashes were thrown so that he would know what had happened. He said, "Mother, it happened as it was supposed to happen. Even if I am angry with you now, what is there to be done in my case? What was to happen was happened. Now do this. Show me the place where you throw the ashes and it will be done." When Machindranath said this, she was frightened. Then he showed her the big, tall pile of dung where the ashes had been thrown and threw the ashes there. She said this. On seeing the place, he called out to his son, "O Pratapanta, Hari Narayana, Suryasuta, if you are in the dung, come out. You were born here and have lived here for 12 years. So you have been named Goraksha. Therefore, O Gorakshanath, come out without delay." As soon as he heard this word, a voice came from the cave. "Guru Raya, I am Gorakshanath. I am inside. But since the pile of dung is so big, I cannot come out. Therefore, the dung should be removed to one side and I should be taken out." Then he dug a hole and took Gorakshanath out. As soon as that sun, full of brilliance, come out, it shone like the sun. Then Saraswati felt great remorse. Such a son had passed away from her. Therefore, she felt longing and started crying. Then Machindranath told her, "Why are you crying now? That son was not in your destiny. So where will you get him from? Now go away from here, because my anger is like real fire. It is difficult for even Brahma to bear. Now go without regretting in vain, otherwise you will be cursed." Hearing that speech, she was frightened and walked back home. Then Gorakshanath fell at the feet of the Guru. Machindranath was pleased and preached to him and placed his upper hand on his head and gave him Natha Diksha. Then he took him on pilgrimage. While Machindranath was wandering around on pilgrimages with Gorakshanath, On the way to Jagannath, he came across a village called Kanakagiri. As soon as he reached there, he was distressed by hunger and sent Gorakshanath for alms. While begging from house to house, he went to a Brahmin house. That day, it was the Brahmin's father's feast, so he had prepared some delicious dishes. Going there, Gorakshanath uttered the word Alakh. Hearing this, the householder came out. As soon as she looked at the serious, magnificent, and radiant face, she thought that he must be some yogi. At the time, she gave him a large leaf with all the ingredients. Gorakshanath was satisfied after seeing the many dishes and blessed her and left. Seeing that he had enough food, he went back without wandering around and placed the alms in front of the Guru. The Guru was very happy to see the plate filled with 6 dishes. Then he sat down to eat. Machindranath ate the food with love as it tasted delicious. The plate filled his stomach, but he liked the vada on that plate more. Then he looked at Gorakshanath and requested him to tell him what he wanted. To this he said, "My mind has gone to the plate. It would have been better if there had been another vada." As soon as the Guru said that his desire was for the vada, "I will go and bring the vada." Saying this, Gorakshanath went back to the same house and started asking the woman for more vadas for the Guru. Then she said, "Why are you taking the Guru's name? Why didn't you say that you want it?" Hearing this, he told her that I really don't want it. I am asking for the vadas only to fulfill the Guru's wish. Then she said, "Oh, I had given you a lot of food with devotion and added a good amount of leaves, and you have come back. Is such a good food often given for free?" Hearing these words, Gorakshanath said, "I will give you whatever you ask, but give me the vadas to fulfill the Guru's wish." Hearing this, she asked for one of his eyes to test him. Then Gorakshanath immediately put his finger in his eye and pulled out the inner iris and started handing it over to her. Then a stream of blood started flowing from his eye. Seeing this act of bravery, she put her finger in her mouth. Her chest was constricted. She felt very sorry for him. She came out with 5 or 7 vadas and placed them in front of him, clasping her hands and said, "Your Majesty, I spoke lightly. Please forgive me for my injustice. For others, you the saint take many kinds of troubles to your soul." When he said this, Goraksha said, "Why are you angry? I gave you my eye in exchange for the vadas." Then she said, "Please take food with the iris and eat my injustice in your stomach." Then Gorakshanath satisfied her and left with iris and vadas and come back to the Guru. He had tied a belt so that the defect in his eye would not be visible. The Guru asked him the reason for tying the belt, but on hearing this, he became sad and said that he would not eat the vadas and that his desire would remain the same, so he simply tied the belt. But the Guru insisted on showing him his eye. Then Goraksha told him everything that had happened and begged him to forgive the injustice. Then, taking the iris, Machindranath recited a Sanjivani mantra and placed it in the eye of the Nath and restored his eye and made him sit on his lap and pass his hand over his mouth. Then both of them had a meal. Machindranath stayed there for a month, taught him all the knowledge of Shabri and also made him proficient and weaponry. And here ends the 9-number chapter of the book Navnath Bhakti Sar. Om Namo Adesh. Alakh Niranjan.